Hello and welcome to Gianpaolo Cherubin Selections channel. I am Gianpaolo Cherubin.
And I am Anitra Srisuk.
We are a Chicago-based boutique distributor. We focus on primarily European wines from the Mediterranean basin, primarily Italy, Spain. We also dabble a little bit in Switzerland and Germany, and shortly in Portugal. All of our wineries are family-owned businesses, so farmers basically, medium-sized companies that implement all organic or biodynamic techniques.
And if you're a food and wine lover and you have interest in European wines and food and wine pairing, please consider subscribing to our channel, like and share our video, and feel free to leave your comments and your thoughts.
In each of our videos, we will pick a specific topic, a specific theme of food and wine pairing. Tonight, as our first episode, we chose to have your favorite takeouts with picking some wines that will go with it. In tonight's food, it's going to be Thai, since Anitra's Thai. We both share the love for spicy foods. And the common denominator, as you can see, amongst the four wines is the color. So tonight we'll have 4 rosés from 4 different countries. One will be sparkling, the other 3 will be still. They're all entirely different, and we'll be talking about each one of them as we will taste them and also have them with the dishes.
All that coming right up. As you may know, that Thai food is known to be very tasty and flavorful. Each dish has a component of sweet, salty, acidic, and spicy. And there are also many exotic ingredients like lemongrass, galangal root, Thai basil, and many different varieties of Thai chilies.
Since Thailand is celebrating the New Year, just as China and many other Asian countries, and February is also a month known for other celebrations such as Valentine's Day, Black History Month, we felt that pink was the color to go with. So we have 4 rosé wines. Rosés also have different hues, different tones, and different flavors. It can really, whenever in doubt, a rosé will always match almost anything. Just pick the right one. Tonight we're going to show you 4 all from Europe and from different places.
Our food selections for this episode, we got an order from this little Thai place called In and On Thai in an uptown area of Chicago. So we have Thai style chicken wings, we got a northern style curry Thai sausage, vermicelli noodles with seafood and chicken in a special Thai dressing, a crispy white rice noodles with beef and Chinese broccoli and a Thai soy sauce, and a very simple mixed vegetables and chicken in an oyster sauce.
And the wines that we have this evening. So we have 1 sparkling wine. This is actually a brand new wine, just arrived. It comes from Piedmont, and it's made out of the Nebbiolo grape, the same grape that makes the grape Barolos and Barbarescos. It's vinified as champagne, so as méthode champenoise or traditional method. So it goes through the second fermentation in the bottle. This wine is just delightful. When you're in doubt and you don't know what wine to pick, first of all, sparkling wines are always the answer. Whether they're white, they're brut, they're extra brut, or they're rosé, like in this case. This is delicate. It has just a faint tangerine undertones, just beautiful aromas, slightly floral. The second wine is actually a Swiss wine, and it comes from the Vaud region, so the area between Lausanne and Geneva, and it is made of Gamay grape. So it is really packed with flavor and really a good punch and really good acidity. The third wine, as you can see, a little darker. We are going into the island of Elba off the coast of Tuscany. So this is where Napoleon was exiled the first time until he figured out how to get out. And this wine is made out of aleatico. So aleatico is a popular grape throughout this area. And it's also known as Grenache or Garnacha. And let's not forget, this whole part of the Mediterranean was once conquered by the king of Aragon. So there was, when Spain was divided into major kingdoms. And so they left a lot of their inheritance in these places, such as grapes, and in some cases even some of the language. In the northern part of Sardinia, they still speak Catalan to this day. So the fourth wine is actually from Spain, and it's obtained from the grape bobal. Also a similar grape grown in Sardinia called bovale, and we think that they could be related. Bobal is a really gutsy sort of grape, and typically made into a very flavorful and full body red wine. So even as a rosé, it's really a full body rosé. So if you're looking for a rosé that will stand up to a strong dish, highly recommend a rosé of Bobal.
And now it's time for our food and wine pairing segment. We're gonna take a bite of each dish and taste all the 4 rosés, and we'll conclude at the end which rosé goes best with which dish. First up, our Thai style chicken wings. Now the second dish, a northern style Thai curry sausage and a little fried rice underneath. Very nice. And now we're gonna try the Thai vermicelli noodles with seafood and chicken in a special dressing.
What is the name in Thai, Anitra?
The Thai name for this dish is called Yam Wun Sen. And our fourth dish, we got a white rice noodles with beef and Chinese broccoli in a Thai soy sauce. Basically, I'm sure you all know, the name is Pasiu. Very popular, very delicious. And the last dish, we got a mixed vegetables with chicken in a Thai oyster sauce. Alright, so after all the eating, the tasting, and the drinking, we both came up with a conclusion unanimously. But basically, all the 4 rosés went really, really well with all the dishes we picked out tonight, right?
Absolutely.
But what is the verdict, Paolo?
Well, as you said, I could have probably drank the sparkling wine with every single dish just because I love bubbles. But if I have to be perfectly honest, fried food and bubbles are an heavenly match. So that was really
fried chicken with the nebbiolo, sparkling wine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. What about the second dish, the northern style sausage?
The northern style sausage, I thought, because the combination of curry and meat I thought
And it's got spices, like some
Spices,
herbs, like
yes.
lemongrass and some kind of ginger, galangal roots in it. Yeah.
And bobal for me was the wine for that, because even as a rosé, it took a while to develop. After we poured it in a glass, as you noticed, it was rather close. I mean, bobal as a red grape is more common to find bobal as a red wine. It's always kind of a big body wine and sometimes can be kind of angular. But even as a rosé, it's got some kick, it's got some body. So definitely with the sausage was my favorite.
All right. What about the vermicelli with the shrimp and chicken and a spicy dressing?
That I would say because of the lime, so the acidic quality of the dish, because it is a salad essentially, but the ground peanuts, and then the Thai chilies, I think for me, and the shrimp.
Right.
For me, the Rosé of Gamay from Switzerland was the best match.
And our white rice noodles with beef and Chinese broccoli in Thai soy sauce or pasio. What do you think?
That was the aleatico from
Definitely,
Ep.1.
yes.
Yes, it was the sort of peachy character of the wine, slight bubblegum, but not quite. You know, usually people use that bubblegum description for rosé wines, but it always defines usually cheaper rosés, and not particularly in this case because this wine is absolutely outstanding. And it has this peach and slight floral character. I think it was really, really good with that dish.
And our last dish, the mixed vegetables with chicken and oyster sauce. What do you think?
That's a toss-up. I mean, that is one dish that, because of its subtlety, that could really go with any one of the wines, honestly.
Definitely.
But I don't know, I'm back on 3 and 4 wines. I'm back on the aleatico and the bobal. It's a toss-up between those two with that dish.
Well, there you have it, our first episode, Food and Wine Pairing, Rosés and Thai food. If you like this video, go ahead and give us the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. And don't forget to click that little bell notification so when we upload our new video, you'll be instantly notified. And please support our channel. We promise you we'll give you a more fun and interesting content, and stay tuned to our second episode. But until then, cheers!
Cheers!